Election Commission of India has implemented Supreme Court's order. The ECI has issued direction for handling EVM units. ECI has directed all CEOs to implement the new protocols as per the Supreme Court. This has been informed by the Election Commission of India via their handle on the website X. Let me go across to my colleague Aishwarya, who's joining us with more details on this. Aishwarya, what are the new protocols that the Election Commission is now, in fact, implementing for safeguarding the EVMs?
Well, remember the Supreme Court gave directives to the Election Commission of India to keep the handling and storage of symbol loading units, that is EVM and VVPAT, for at least 45 days. And this directions just come after the backdrop of the latest order of the Supreme Court, which stated that after the completion of symbol loading unit processes, the symbol loading unit should be sealed in containers, and the symbol loading unit should be stored there for at least for a period of 45 days. In the press release issued by the Election Commission, it also stated that during the commissioning period, in pursuance of the judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court of India, dated April 26, 2024, according to the new protocol that the Election Commission of India has been issuing for handling and storage of symbol loading units, and all the CEOs have been directed to create necessary infrastructure and provisions to implement the new protocols for handling and storage of SLUs as mandated by the Honorable Supreme Court. Remember, the Supreme Court earlier had asked the Election Commission of India 5 pointed questions, to which it was also asked about the microcontroller unit and technicalities of the EVMs and VVPATs. And after that, the directions were passed that when an election plea can be filed for at least 30 days of time period after the declaration of result, let's keep this SLU unit safe for at least 45 days, to which the Election Commission of India today had issued the directives to all the CEOs to keep the SLUs safe for at least 45 days. And the directives has also been issued to the CEOs to have a proper infrastructure available to keep these VVPATs and the SLUs safe for the time period of at least 45 days after the election results declares.
Right. So, this new protocols, of course, will be implemented now. Does this mean that this comes into effect from the third phase itself, or the phases which have already gone to polls, they will also have to follow the protocol in the storage of these EVMs and the units?
Well, certainly. First phase and second phase SLUs have already kept in a safe zone as far as the directives of Supreme Court is concerned, and that will be duly followed for those SLUs as well. So this only means that only after the election results, which will be declared on June 4th, for 45 days of time period, the SLUs should be kept. That certainly means if any of the candidate approaches the registrar for challenging their candidature or their results, then within 45 days of time period, the SLUs can be opened if challenged by second place or third place candidates. So certainly this will also be implemented for first phase and second phase election and the SLUs which had been capped till now, and for the upcoming phases of elections as well.
All right, let me go across at this moment to Dr. Mohammad Amin, ex-chief of Protocol, Election Commission of India. Sir, just for the benefit of our viewers, how does this strengthen the security as far as the election process and the storage of the SLU units in the EVM is concerned? What are the new protocols that the Election Commission will be following now?
Actually, exactly I cannot say right now. But this must be followed by the Election Commission as direction given by the Supreme Court of India to the ECI. So right now I am not in position to say anything, but as per protocol and as per advice by and decision given by the Supreme Court of India, Election Commission has to follow these rules.
Thank you, sir, for joining us with all those, with your expert views on that. Thanks also to my colleague Aishwarya for joining us with those details.